Which brings me to our guest speaker, Mr. Rick Basley. Rick works for Novus International. We've been a client and a partner of Novus since 2014, I believe. So I've done a lot of work with them in many capacities. And Rick is the Senior Manager of Business Systems, so he gets to see and touch all the things that we're talking about today.
Give him at least one of your microphones.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you all three. How do you think of that?
But you don't know which one goes.
I think they all work, but I think we're going for like stereo.
All right, pretty good. So as William said, my name's Rick Basley, Senior Manager, Novus International. Novus International is a global company in the agribusiness field. Our vision is to help feed the world and help people achieve a good quality of life. He touched on shipping computers, cross-shipping and that sort of thing. That's really, really easy in this country to do. FedEx will deliver a new computer to somebody next day if you need it to. It's not easy from Brazil to Argentina. It's super expensive. You're going to pay duties and that sort of thing. And then try to ship a device into Russia. Okay? It's not going to make it there. 75% of the time, that laptop won't make it to the target person. So I'm a big believer of the modern management system where you go buy a reputable device from a reputable dealer, the user takes it home and sets it up, and boom. As we all know, they're becoming less and less devices. The remote users don't VPN anymore, as was what they did. Emails in the cloud, OneDrive, HR, put their HR tools into the cloud, Ultra Pro or Workday or whatever. So, but we're working hard with Model and Microsoft to do that. Actually, there's a fast track meeting in 5 minutes to help that. So we've been using Model for their UEM AAS. They've rebranded it. I'm having a hard time with the new acronym. Yeah, it's very much, it's two TLAs jammed together. But it's worked very well for us. They came in and we went with SCCM to help us with the XP to Windows 7 big migration, and we got through that, but because we didn't have the in-house engineering experience and expertise with SCCM, basically we were withering away. We were failing on our endpoint management, and so I met William at a similar thing, and we became partners. And they really, I wanted to say they came in and rescued SCCM, but that's not what they did. They rescued our endpoint management for us. Now for 4 years, 5 years, we've been managing our endpoints really well. The Windows 10 migration went super easy because of our partnership with Model. So I'll take any questions if you have them, but
For the next 2 minutes.
next 2 minutes, okay. And then, yeah. I have a question though. Why aren't we using conditional access?
In our environment, we saw if we didn't want somebody to, log in from St. Louis and then, 5 minutes later in Nigeria, if they had a Verizon phone, they would have an IPv6 address which has no location. If you guys have seen anything where Verizon cell phones have IPv6, there's no location associated with that. So we couldn't use it. As soon as they turned it on, the Verizon phones no longer worked.
That's interesting.
Do you have locations that are trusted locations? Is that what you were using?
We did have some trusted locations, so if they were on-prem, right, if they were on our subnets, or they were coming from IP addresses, out our WAN.
Yeah.
But
So I do a lot of conditional access setup, so I'm really interested in this.
probably
Don't-
best served at Walmart. That's just what I do my best for.
Yeah.
I believe it's still set up for me, but I have an AT&T phone.
How long ago was that happened?
Weeks, maybe a
Oh,
month.
so it was pretty
Okay.
recent.
Yeah, that was recent.
So we're not using trusted locations. I mean, we went with conditional access because we got fished for almost $500,000. Yeah, it was, so that's $500,000, that's after. You know, that's, I don't know how many dollars, that's millions of dollars of sales at the top line to write somebody bad guy a good check for $500,000. So we did conditional. We're not using location. We're using more devices. You know, your mobile device has to have the Intune. It has to be registered, and in order to register it, you have to have MFA. You know, or it has to be, or it's a hybrid joined, domain joined device, right? Then it's okay, something you have, and then you have a password, something you know. And if you don't have those, we don't let you in. And it was a guy in Nigeria that got our money. So yeah. And I found it really easy. Honestly, really easy. We set up 3 conditional access policies. One was, you know, people that were, you know, mobile and kind of more maybe more sophisticated, more, you know, whatever, and they could MFA in, right? They could be challenged and that sort of thing. Then we had one group that is device only. You know, the people, they're always going to, you know, accounts payable, accounts receivable, they're always going to work from the office on a Novus computer. They will never multi-factor. You have to have a Novus computer, and you have to have a Novus password. And then to make it fast for us, we set up exceptions. It's like, oh, that didn't work, and that didn't work. All right, boom, we put them in the exceptions group, and we moved on, and then we circled back to them. That's how we did conditional access.